Alright, hello everybody and welcome to episode 3, attempt to number 3 of Icarus Permadeath on a hard difficulty on the Prometheus map. And bear in mind, we never really failed in attempt 2. We made it. All the way to the null sector, we made it. And, well, we're just gonna try to do the same here, but we're gonna try to do it in a different place, different base, and we're gonna try to hunt down some more bosses. We beat one boss, but I want to beat many. Permadeath, without ever dying. So, let's continue. Select character. I can respecialize here, right? Maybe not. Let's find out. I can. Good. Okay, we're gonna take back all of these. I don't want them. All right, so concrete hauling. And then concrete buildables cost 10% less to craft. I would like to get extra space, but yeah, let's get that. And then I think there's extra space too. Now we're gonna put 3 points into concrete hauling too, and then we'll be able to get this. Storage deployables have larger inventories. Yeah, and then every storage thing that we craft is gonna have 10 more slots in it. Yeah, we'll have to work toward that, but like we'll get it. So let's see here. We bought the suit, we bought the backpacks, we bought the modules. There is another backpack I could get over here, but it's costly. I need to unlock this one, then I can unlock that one. It gives me 12 suit slots instead of a mere 6. But this has other benefits too. It also gives me 25% falling resistance, which actually stacks with the 25% falling resistance that we get right here. So we have 50% fall damage resist. Very useful. We're gonna keep these mining things until we have like... until we fully set up automated mining drills. All right, Prometheus map, resume, private. I'm gonna open up chat. Back in Icarus again after a tragic grounded death. Oh, how the turntables have, my friends, how the turntables have. Yeah, honestly, Heretic, if I could get that far and beat all that shit, like, it's true. We're getting a lot better at it. All right, 121 more concrete. Hang on. We might be able to finish building our house. I need 6 more ceilings and 1 more wall. Well, I definitely can't finish it, but we can get close. Maybe I can finish it. We'll even have a little bit of space for the animals. Now, it's not gonna be like done. We're gonna wanna improve upon our house significantly, like add a 2nd floor, all kinds of shit to beautify the place, right? And to give us enough space for all the workstations we're gonna need. We're gonna have like a sloped roof and everything. Like, we'll make it good. We'll make it good. We just gotta work our way toward that. Let's make 4 more concrete ceilings, and let's try to build the rest of this here. I need wooden floors. How many? 3, 6, 9, 12. I need 12 wooden floors. $200 wood required. Okay. There we go. This doesn't line up. Hang on. Yeah. There. Much more interior space here. We have enough space for the animals and myself. Yeah, we're good. And this is only a temporary build, you know. Eventually we are gonna have a much better house than this. But it's weather resistant. We got room to keep the animals safe. We got a lot more room for our workstations. Yeah. Okay. I don't think we need a campfire anymore. We pretty much have enough space where I could do like a fire pit instead. And I think I want to move where the doors are. So 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the midway point right there. Along with the mirror. Maybe we'll do one side door and one front door. Yeah, that seems fair. Side door near the animals. Move this animal bed. Okay. All right. I need to unlock some things for the animals. Troughs, right? Feeding troughs. Shit like that. Wood, stick, and iron nails. Okay. The animals don't need clean water in their water trough, they just need water. All right. We are gonna have to fill it. It does take a while. I could make steel canteens, actually. Those have much more space, and it would make this quicker to do. Yeah. What, I can't craft canteens here, eh? I might need, like, a new crafting bench type thing. Machining bench, that's what I need. So epoxy, rope, nails, iron, stone, and wood. Quite a lot of shit. We really don't have that much iron to go around, unfortunately. Plenty of copper, but very, very low on iron. We're gonna need more. Yeah, we gotta go get more iron. Machining bench is a shitload of nails and 40 iron, so it's time to go mining. At least now we have a lot more space in this damn house. It's nice, man. We don't have to have things laid out all clustered and condensed. Beautiful. Let's put the little sleeping spot down here for any new tames that we want to get in the future. And we got to put food in their trough. Along with water. So I think in order to speed it up, we're going to make another water skin. We need bones. Yeah, and you know what's really funny, Heretic, is that you actually can't even boil water at a campfire to make it clean. That's literally not a thing that you can do in this game. And no, it's not the character. Remember, it's the devs. Fairness where fairness is due. All right. It holds 16 liters, but we'll just call it good enough now, where it is. So is he, like, glitching out? He's not even, like, successfully drinking from it. Why is that? What in the fuck? Horse won't drink from trough, Icarus. Mount won't drink. They won't drink or eat if it's inside of a building or a cave. Well, then how did Falco manage to successfully drink? Oh my god. Guys, this game sucks so bad. You have to live with it, but these devs are retarded with a capital R, and they don't deserve any respect. They really don't. All right, let's move our bed, and I have to build one of those fireplaces. Well, yeah, I was looking at Reddit posts of the same problem from 3 years ago, so I'm just gonna go out on a limb and say they don't deserve any respect at all. Okay, 100 stone and 25 wood. Crafting. Make it. Respect is earned, not given. Okay. That'll do. We can keep it deactivated most of the time and only activate it when we need to sleep. All right. Oh, heretic, that's not even a question. They're definitely worse. I mean, the fun pimps at least, like, their game is fun enough. The 7 Days to Die is fun. A lot of people bitch about Alpha 16 and how it used to be better, and I agree with them. But the current state of 7 Days to Die is extremely fun. Extremely fun. It's not even a contest. It's not even a question. Like, the fun pimps are way, like, astronomically better than whoever the fuck made Icarus. And now he managed to drink. All right, we'll leave that there then. Hopefully it just continues to work over time. Let's put down our potbelly stove. Right here. And I need to grab the ramp outside and put it in front of the front door here. Okay, cooking station. Let's collect the mortar and pestle. Wait, no, we can leave that there. Put that station right here. All right, now let's continue making more of this. What is my next task? I don't really care too much about feeding the animals. Like, they don't die, right? You don't actually have to worry about feeding them necessarily. You just have to feed them if you want to ride them because there's debuffs if you don't. Okay. We have water. So we have no active buffs right now. We're gonna have to eat. Let's swap out our oxygen bladder. That's also a thing right now. All right. We're ready. Just about. Ready for whatever. There are other jobs we could do. We don't necessarily have to do them, but doing a job would have the added benefit of having us travel, and if we travel, we have a high likelihood of finding mines and caves, getting more iron, right? So we are gonna accept the job. I have to repair the iron knife. And my bone armor. And we're taking the horse with us. I'll take 3 of each buff. Can't make seeds yet. Stone, charcoal, fiber, and wood. Oh, that's tiny. Okay. Well, if we put crops in here, then we end up getting seeds. So we need to collect a fuck ton of crops and stuff. A fuck ton. Like wherever we can find them, really. We can use the sickle to get more per harvest. We got a tier 4 storm coming, but that won't matter if I get out of the biome. So let's grab a couple more meat. Close the doors. Grab the job and get out of here.
We've had an urgent one come through.
Attention.
I have a hard time telling which of these creatures are native to Icarus or Earthies we messed up. We always figured there'd be a small impact on wildlife we introduced. Resequenced their genes. Thank God there were no people down here when it happened.
Okay.
The meat is ready.
Oh, bake it now.
Time it so that I have.
But that's only for the white meat. I can eat the dark meat first. Yeah, let's bake it. Let's bake it. I love you.
I love you.
It's all good. I'm just getting hungry. I've been fasting. Yeah. You just gotta stick it in the oven, right? And then you can.
No, I need to do the.
Oh. Okay, well look, take the time you need, half an hour, it doesn't matter. Alright. So we gotta go pretty much just far north. And we have to grab as many crops as we possibly can get so that we can convert them into seeds later. And let's set our horse to follow us. We have some talent points here. Let's spend them. Habitation. Concrete hauling, reduce the weight of concrete buildables in the inventory, plus this. What I should have done in Grounded is I should have paused the game while I was falling so I could think about what button was dismount and then what button I had to press to, what do you call it? Use my dandelion tuft. Like, I could have lived. If you're ever hesitating in a game and you don't know what to do, the solution is pause it. Pause it and think for a second, right? All right, let's keep moving. We got enough stuff for now. We'll get more in time. Oh, we need these. It's a new crop. It's coffee, right? What's that? Fern. What are you gonna do? Go full gas arrow archer next? That ain't cheese, bro. Not at all. The reason why it's not cheese is because different games have different controls. So sometimes your wiring gets mixed up. Like, you think that E is dismount when really it's only dismount in the other game you were just playing. And in this game, control is dismount. So you have to, like, you know, that's understandable. Especially where you can't remap the controls. I definitely can't get across this river by jumping, but what I can do is I can just build one of these. Alright. Alright, grab it. Old fart. I live for cheese. Cheese is my jam. I don't care what it is. Nachos, burgers, hot dogs. I'll take cheese on all that shit. Shit, I let my stamina deplete. Gotta stand still. Okay. There might be a cave nearby where we could check for some iron. I would like to. There's a lot that we need. I need crops. I need to be able to make seeds. And we need iron. Yeah, we got a cave right here. And it's a chance for us to test out our new lantern in a very dark environment. See just how effectively it works. We gotta make sure the horse can get in here. I don't want him getting attacked by shit and getting killed. Even if he is set to defensive, there's no guarantee that he could beat, like, several animals. Alright. Kill the worms first. All right, you stay. Oh, there's still bees in the caves. Look at that. Anyway, there is iron in here. We can start to gather it. Let's just try not to get cave sickness. Let's go get some fresh air now that all the creatures that we had to kill inside the cave are dead. Take a drink of our canteen. We've got some clean water. Yeah, we're good. And we're getting bonus experience because we ate 2 types of bacon. Yeah, I can't finish that node, I don't think. All right. Get some fresh air. Fuck this guy up. Thank you, Heretic. Thank you. Yes. Credit where it's due. Right? Credit where it's due. All right. Let's head back in. This lantern is a really amazing light source. It's got a huge radius. Let's deposit on the horse. Looks like he's got some skill points to spend. Let's increase his inventory weight capacity. Then we can stuff more ore into it. A lot more. Let's destroy those. Okay. Hell yeah. Looking good. More iron. Shit. Come on. The bees are deliberately staying away so I can't get them. Okay. Holy shit, dude. Okay, we got one of the bee swarms. There. Done. Now, we're gonna craft a bunch of bandages here. I need to go get some fresh air. I just got cave sickness, actually, so fresh air doesn't even matter anymore. Gonna destroy that. Let's refresh our buffs. Oh, right, look at that, guys. We have the patcher module, so now I can equip that, and I have 6 more inventory slots to spend, right? My inventory ain't full no more. And now that I already have cave sickness, I don't need to worry about getting cave sickness. Isn't that interesting? Okay. Yeah, we got a ton of iron now. We're doing great. Can't really see any more of that node. I don't know how much longer that storm's gonna be going for. Let's get this. I want that copper. Copper, you can never have too much copper. Once we start making electronics, we're gonna need so much of this shit. It's ridiculous. It's a tier 3 storm. It's a long one, though. We're gonna have to wait it out in here. I'll try to at least get started on eliminating my cave sickness. Now we're gonna go down here and try to get those inventory upgrades. We'll go down this way. Yeah, the ASMR of harvesting ore nodes is a really good thing and about this game. Ugh. I don't understand that reference about cave sickness making you afraid of grass. Alright, we gotta get up here. I sure as shit can't place my thatch foundations while the storm rages, though. Yeah, we gotta wait till the storm is past. Not much longer. It looks like it's finally ending now. My exposure's going down. It's not gonna be easy to get up here. That's a tall fucking ledge. Maybe, oh, you know what? Okay, I can run around this way. We don't need to build a ramp up here. That's good to know. Save some time and energy. That's not so bad of a fall that I can't tank it. I mean, it was rough, but not that rough. Okay. That's why we need to get fall damage protection on all of our mounts. It's pretty much requisite if you want them to survive any meaningful length of time. Alright, I gotta help to pad his descent a little bit. So we need to attach that, go here, there. Now he's not gonna take such a nasty fall that it kills him. I can just get down the usual way. I can tank the fall. I have 50% fall resistance. Yeah. I got a sprain, but that's no biggie. Now I just gotta get them out. It's getting late. Follow. I'll probably be able to sleep once I get to the objective site. I crafted 2 oil lamps, so we have plenty of light. It should be, like, right here. So I'm gonna have to build to get up there.
How in the hell did we get a ping from in there? Well, hey, it's time to figure that out for yourself. Get up there and see what you can find.
Alright, that'll do. Yeah, let's go, buddy. You know what? I might want to just get out of here. I think I'm gonna die. I can't really jump out because the ramp is broken. Yeah, we're dead. I can't do anything about this, like, at all. Yeah, I can't even move, actually. I don't know why. Yeah, I couldn't move. Sorry, guys. Icarus fucked us. For some reason, I completely lost the ability to move, and I don't know why. But, I mean, that's just... It's Icarus, right? Like, it's a shitty game. We kind of knew that going into it. Anyway, I have to delete all my player data now before I close the game. Well, my last playthrough, that didn't happen, right? But not every playthrough is my last playthrough. Sometimes you're gonna die to glitches. It's Icarus, though. We know that. Okay, now, yeah, I don't know why I couldn't move. I really have no idea. Maybe there's like a mobility debuff attached to the spit attack that we got hit with, and because I was already over encumbered, it kind of stacked with that. But whatever, right? Like, we don't really care. We weren't that invested in Icarus. I'm just running out of games to play. I mean, besides Grounded 2 and Icarus, there's like nothing I like playing, you know? I'm running out of games. There's been a lot of Zomboid updates, but I don't have a lot of fun with Zomboid ever since they nerfed the shit out of it. You got a suggestion?
Yeah, what valley with the farm you haven't done before.
I could, yeah.
That extra limiting. Allowed to use certain items. To no pigs, for example.
Oh, God.
To force yourself.
I tried to do Sons of the Forest in Permadeath, but it can't be done. Most of the game is fairly straightforward. You can get really far in Sons of the Forest Permadeath, but there are specific key enemies that are... They're balanced toward death loops and multiplayer. So, the spotted mutants and the glowing spotted mutants are horrible culprits of this. They're basically, they're death loop monsters. Up until the point you reach those enemies, you're fine. But once you reach those enemies, it becomes untenable, and you can't do permadeath past that point. Same with the demon boss. You can't really beat the demon boss without dying. It's just not a thing that happens. Everybody dies, everybody respawns. So that's why I can't do Sons of the Forest. Maybe I'll play a little bit of Stranded Deep. I've been feeling like playing Stranded Deep for such a long time, dude. There is also another possibility. I have this game called Project Castaway, but it's very early access. It's build 0.1.5 right now. Right? So it's really, really early. I mean, we could try it, but I don't usually like playing games that are that early access. I wonder if you can disable having a life raft right away in Stranded Deep. I remember in console version, if you played hard mode on console, you didn't start with a raft, which made it very difficult to get started. But if you were to play it on PC, you would actually start with the starter raft. It made it so much simpler, right? I do have Witcher 3, yeah. There is build diversity, Heretic, but you have to get far enough to unlock the build diversity. The DLC regions give you access to several new personalization mechanics. So until you get to the DLC zones, you know, it is pretty cookie cutter until then. But it's the late game where you can explore new builds and, you know, for example, when I got far enough in The Witcher 3, I wore the Griffin set, which allowed me to double cast signs, and it greatly increased my sign intensity. So I specialized into Igni, and I was able to like set things on fire and stun lock them, and I could double cast Igni as much as I wanted. Enshrouded is not far enough yet. Last time I played Enshrouded, I basically hit a content wall. There was nothing else to do. And Valheim, like I said, I enjoy the majority of Valheim, but I hate that you have to cheese the mini bosses. It just, I wouldn't do Valheim permadeath though. It's just not really a good idea. But I'm gonna check something in Stranded Deep. I want to see if you can disable having the life raft in the start. We have a playthrough in Palworld, a permadeath playthrough on hard difficulty, in fact. But I got bored of it, right? Like I have a huge successful base. I have tons of pals. We beat a lot of the bosses, not all of them, but a lot of them. I'm pretty sure we beat the guy that we needed 2 Jormundides for. Why the fuck isn't Stranded Deep opening? This is weird. Oh, here we go. Okay. Borderless window. Yeah, we've had a busy year. Oh, an old fart, that was what I specialized into. Not poison. Potions though. I increased my toxicity level and I became capable of having so many buffs open at once. All right, let's take a look here. Oh, I'll bring up the screen for you guys. All right, play. One thing I could do is start a playthrough and just let my raft drift away. That's an option. Okay. All right, I think we will do that. We'll try to do Stranded Deep. Oh, Skyrim? God, no. God, no. That'd be boring as fuck, because basically what you guys would watch me do is you'd watch me power level a shitload of skills. Like I'd get alchemy 100, enchanting 100, Conjuration 100, Smithing 100. I deck myself in fully upgraded Dragon Bone armor, right? And then the game would go from being impossibly hard to like ridiculously easy. Yeah, that's what I used to do on console. Now, I'm gonna schedule a Stranded Deep stream. Do I have a thumbnail yet for Stranded Deep? I doubt it. I've never played it for the channel before. Okay. Well, I found a thumbnail that we can use. And we're gonna deliberately say it's hard difficulty with no raft, no starting raft. Oh. Create new. Stranded Deep. Hard difficulty, no starting raft. Episode 1, attempt 1. Hard difficulty, permadeath, no starting raft, episode 1. Okay. In this series, we'll be attempting to tackle Stranded Deep on hard difficulty with permadeath enabled, and we'll be letting our starter raft float away right as soon as we spawn in, adding immensely to the challenge of the early game. Made a new playlist for it. Stranded Deep. I'm doing the tags now. Hard, permadeath, gameplay, live stream, no starting raft, BBD. Okay. Now I gotta copy pasta the description of the game. Let's quit the game. Close it. Okay. Paste my member list. We're good. The stream is now ready. Yeah, I typically I treat Bethesda as a no-go zone, old fart. Like any Bethesda game, I pretty much ignore it and avoid it. Okay, save. We're adding a redirect now from this stream to the new one. Okay. And let's grab the chat for the new stream. Okay, we're good. We're ready. Everything is prepared. I'm going to paste the chat, and we're going to start that stream. So thank you for chilling with me, guys. I hope you continue to chill with me as I transfer you over to this new game. Everybody else who's leaving, take care, rock on, and peace out for now, and I will see you in the next one. All right.